Let me start this video with a bold statement. A website gets you visitors, but a landing page gets you customers. If you want to grow your business, build your audience, and make more sales, then mastering the art of the landing page is not optional. It's essential. So what is a landing page? Unlike a website with dozens of links and distractions, a landing page has one single, focused goal: to get a visitor to take a specific action. Most of the time, that action is exchanging their email address for something of value, like a free guide, a webinar registration, or a discount code. It is the engine of your list-building machine. And today, I'm going to show you how to build a beautiful, professional, high-converting landing page from start to finish, using the incredible landing page builder inside GetResponse. But before we even touch the tool, we need to understand the blueprint. Every successful landing page, no matter what it's for, is built on 5 core elements. Once you understand these, you'll be able to build pages that actually work. First, a killer headline. This is the first and maybe only thing people will read. It has to grab their attention and promise a clear benefit. Sign up for our newsletter is a bad headline. Get 5 actionable marketing tips in your inbox. Every week is a great one. Second, persuasive copy. This is the text that supports your headline. It should be clear, concise, and focused on the benefits for the user, not just the features. Use bullet points to make it easy to scan. Third, engaging visuals. A great image, or a short video that shows what the user is getting, or the successful outcome they'll achieve, is worth 1,000 words. Fourth, a simple, frictionless form. This is where you ask for their information. The golden rule here is less is more. Every extra field you ask them to fill out will lower your conversion rate. For most lead magnets, just asking for a name and email is perfect. And finally, the most important part, an irresistible call to action, or CTA. This is the button. It needs to be big, bold, and use action-oriented text. Submit is a terrible CTA. Download my free ebook now is an irresistible one. Okay, now that we have the theory, let's put it into practice and build one right now. Here we are in the GetResponse dashboard. To get started, we'll go to the Tools menu and click on Landing Pages. Now let's hit Create Landing Page. GetResponse gives you 2 amazing options. You can use their AI-powered builder, where you just describe your business and it generates a custom page for you. It's incredible. But for this tutorial, I want to show you how to customize things yourself. So we're going to use a ready-made template. GetResponse has over 200 templates, all professionally designed and mobile-friendly. The key is to pick one that has the right structure for our 5 elements. I like this one here. It has a big, bold headline at the top, a space for a hero image, and a clear area for our form. Let's select it. Welcome to the drag and drop editor. Everything you see here can be customized. We're going to focus first on the above the fold section. That's everything you see without having to scroll. This is your first impression, and it has to be perfect. Let's start with our killer headline. Just click on the text box. I'm going to replace this generic text with our benefit-driven headline. Tired of slow growth? Get our 5-point funnel checklist for free. I'll make the font a bit bigger and bolder to really make it pop. Next, the supporting copy. I'll replace this paragraph with a few quick, scannable bullet points that outline the benefits. You'll learn how to identify your biggest leaks, how to optimize your CTA, and the 3 1 mistake to avoid. Now for the visual, this stock photo is okay, but we can do better. I'll click on the image and hit Replace. One of the things I love about GetResponse is that it includes a library of thousands of free professional stock photos. You don't need to go to another site to find images. I'll search for growth or success and pick an image that feels positive and aspirational. And just like that, the whole top half of our page is transformed and focused on our one goal. Okay, our page is looking great. The headline is strong, the copy is persuasive, and the image is engaging. Now let's scroll down and focus on the most important piece of machinery on this entire page, the form. This is where the magic happens. This is where a visitor becomes a lead. I'll click on the form to edit it. You can see this template is asking for a name, email, and phone number. Now let's think about that. For a free checklist, is a phone number really necessary? Absolutely not. That's what we call friction. It's a barrier that makes people pause and think, do I really want to give them my phone number? We want this process to be as smooth and thoughtless as possible. So, I'm going to delete that field. We'll just ask for a name and email. Remember this rule. Every field you remove will likely increase your conversion rate. Now for a crucial technical step that you cannot forget. With the form selected, we need to go into its settings. We have to tell GetResponse where to send these new subscribers. From this drop-down menu, I'll choose my newsletter subscribers list. Now, anyone who fills out this form will be correctly added to our main list. You'll also see an option for a thank you page. This is the page people see immediately after they sign up. For now, we'll use the default one, but you can create a custom page that says, thanks. Your checklist is on its way to your inbox. To make the experience even better, with the form set, let's perfect the final piece of the puzzle, our call to action button. This button is the final trigger you want your visitors to pull. It needs to be impossible to miss and impossible to resist. I'll click on it to edit first the text. Sign up is boring and uninspired. It doesn't communicate value. I'm going to change it to something that's in the first person and reinforces what they're getting. Send me the checklist. This is so much more compelling because it speaks from the user's perspective. Next, the color. Right now, it's a shade of blue on a blue background. It blends in. We want it to stand out. I'm going to change the button color to a bright, contrasting orange. See that? Now you can't miss it. Your eye is drawn directly to it, which is exactly what we want. Okay, our desktop version looks perfect, but we are not done. Before we even think about publishing, we have to do the single most important, non-negotiable step, mobile optimization. At the top of the editor, I'm going to click this little mobile phone icon. This shows us exactly what our page will look like on a mobile device. And this is critical. Over half of your visitors will likely be on their phones. So if this page looks broken or is hard to read, you're throwing away half of your potential leads. GetResponse does a fantastic job of automatically rearranging the content for mobile, but you can always make fine-tuned adjustments. For example, this headline looks a little small on the phone screen. I'm going to increase the font size just for the mobile version. And here's the magic part. If I switch back to the desktop view, you'll see our original design is completely untouched. The mobile and desktop editors are separate, giving you full control. Now that our page is perfect on all devices, we're ready to move on. Our page is ready to go live. But as marketers, we should never be satisfied with ready. Manne, tot best. Worth it, Annie? We should always be asking, how can this be better? How do we know if our headline is the absolute best one? How do we know if an orange button converts better than a green one? The truth is we don't. We make an educated guess. But with a feature called A/B testing, we can stop guessing and start knowing. Here in the GetResponse editor, you can easily create a variant of your page to test an element. I'm going to create a variant B. As you can see, it's an identical copy of our first page. Now, the golden rule of A/B testing is to only change one thing at a time. If you change the headline and the button color, and one version wins, you won't know which change made the difference. So, for this test, I'm only going to change the headline. Instead of tired of slow growth, I'll try something more direct and punchy, like steal my high-converting funnel checklist. Now we have two versions of our page, and we're ready to publish. When we proceed to the next step, GetResponse will automatically recognize that we have two variants and will show us the A/B test settings. We can use this slider to distribute our traffic. We'll set it to 50-50, meaning half of our visitors will see variant A and the other half will see variant B. Now we just complete the final settings. We confirm our SEO title and description. We choose our URL. You can use a free GetResponse subdomain, which is perfect for getting started, or connect your own custom domain for a more professional, branded look. We make sure the correct email list is selected, and we hit publish. And just like that, our landing page and our A/B test are live on the internet, ready to turn visitors into leads. But our job isn't done once the page is live. In fact, the most important work is just beginning. After you've let your page run for a few days and get some traffic, you'll want to come back here to your landing page list in the GetResponse dashboard. Right here, GetResponse will show you the data for your A/B test side by side. You'll see a few key numbers. Visits is how many people have seen each version of your page. Leads is how many people have signed up. But the most important number, the one that decides the winner, is the conversion rate. This percentage tells you how effective your page is at its one job. If variant A has a 5% conversion rate and variant B has an 8% conversion rate, you have a clear winner. You can then turn off the losing version and send 100% of your traffic to the page that you have proven works better. This is how you make real, data-driven improvements to your marketing. So let's take a step back and look at what we've accomplished. We learned the 5 essential elements of a high-converting page. We used them to design a beautiful page from a template in GetResponse. We customized the headline, the form, and the CTA. We optimized it for mobile. And we even set up an A/B test to make it better over time. You now have the complete blueprint for one of the most valuable skills in digital marketing. If you're ready to build your own, I've put a link to the GetResponse Free Forever plan right down in the description. It lets you create and publish your first landing page completely free, so you can practice everything we learned today. In our next video, we're putting on our accountant hats and talking money. It's the ultimate pricing breakdown, GetResponse versus Moosend. You won't want to miss it. Subscribe, and I'll see you there.